Did you know that 70% of women who cheat are never caught? That's right. While you're sitting there feeling secure in your relationship, the truth is you could be being deceived right now without having the slightest clue. Shocking, isn't it? But don't panic just yet, because today I'm going to reveal the secrets about female infidelity that no one else will tell you. Hello, dear followers. I'm Sophia Monroe, your favourite behavioural coach, and today we're diving into a topic that I'm sure will keep you glued to the screen until the very last second. Get ready, because what you uncover in the next few minutes might completely change how you view your relationship. Have you ever wondered if she's being loyal? If that woman you love is truly faithful, or if she's playing you? Well, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to reveal the signs that every cheating woman leaves behind. But a word of caution, what I'm about to share is based on years of experience and observation. So use this knowledge wisely. Before we dive in, I want you to take a moment, pause, and breathe. What I'm about to tell you might be tough to hear, but it's crucial that you know. Ready? Let's go. First, you need to understand something. When it comes to infidelity, men and women behave in completely different ways. While men tend to be more transparent in their actions, women are masters of disguise. They can maintain an appearance of normalcy even when they're living a double life. But like every game of hide and seek, there are always clues. And today, we're going to uncover them. Sign number 1, a change in scent. Yes, you heard that right. Your sense of smell can be your biggest ally in this investigation. A woman who's cheating often exhibits a subtle yet noticeable change in her natural scent. This could happen for several reasons. A new perfume she's wearing to impress someone else, lingering traces of someone else's scent after a meeting, or even hormonal changes due to the stress of the situation. Let me share a real story with you. One of my clients, we'll call him John, noticed that his wife suddenly started coming home smelling different. It wasn't perfume. It was something more subtle, something he couldn't quite put his finger on. After a few weeks of investigation, he discovered that she was having an affair with a co-worker. The scent, it was the detergent her lover used on his clothes. A detail John would have never caught if he hadn't been paying attention. So, if you notice she doesn't smell the way she used to, be on alert. But wait, there's more, and the next sign is even more revealing. Sign number 2, changes in her schedule. Suddenly, that routine you've had for years begins to shift. She starts coming home later from work, or perhaps she leaves earlier. Last-minute meetings become more frequent, as do dinners with friends that never happened before. Think about it. If for years she always came home at 6 p.m, and suddenly she's arriving at 8 p.m, something has changed. And no, it's not always because of an increased workload. Remember, a woman who is cheating needs to carve out time for the other person, and that time often comes from the hours she would normally spend with you. If you notice a significant change in her schedule, especially if it's accompanied by vague or inconsistent explanations, it's time to pay closer attention. Ask questions, show genuine interest in her day. Her responses, or lack thereof, can tell you a lot. Now, what I'm about to share might seem counterintuitive, but trust me, it's one of the strongest signs of infidelity. Sign number 3, an increase in affection. Surprising, isn't it? Most people assume that a cheating woman would become cold and distant, but the reality is often the opposite. Many times, a woman who is cheating becomes more affectionate and attentive to her partner. This happens for 2 main reasons. First, guilt drives her to overcompensate for her actions. Second, it's a way to keep you feeling secure and unaware of what's really going on. Picture this. Suddenly, she's cooking your favourite meals, more often being more affectionate in bed, or surprising you with small gifts for no apparent reason. Sounds great, right? But if this behaviour comes out of nowhere and is paired with other signs we're discussing here, it could be a red flag. If she's being more loving than ever, without any clear reason, keep your eyes open. Remember, an excess of sweetness could be hiding something bitter underneath. Are you following so far? Because now we're going to talk about something many men overlook, yet it's a classic sign of cheating. Sign number 4, changes in appearance. Pay close attention to this. If your woman suddenly starts putting much more effort into her looks, it could be a warning sign. A new diet, more frequent gym sessions, a drastic wardrobe update, or a change in hairstyle. Of course, taking care of oneself is important and healthy. But if these changes come along with other signs we've been discussing, it might mean she's trying to impress someone else. Ask yourself, is she making these changes for you or for someone you don't know? And now we've arrived at the most subtle, yet perhaps the most important sign of all. Sign number 5, loss of peace. This is a sign many men feel but often ignore. It's that nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach, that intuition that something's not right. If you feel like the peace in your relationship is gone, if there's a constant tension in the air even when nothing concrete has happened, don't ignore that feeling. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. It's like the universe is nudging you, saying, "Hey, wake up, something's off here." I'm not talking about paranoia or unfounded jealousy. I'm talking about that deep sense that something has changed, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. But remember, none of these signs on their own are definitive proof of cheating. It's the combination of these signs, along with overall changes in her behaviour, that should raise a red flag. Now, let's talk about something many people underestimate, but has become one of the main catalysts for cheating today: the virtual environment. Social media, messaging apps, all of these have created a new playground for infidelity. If your partner is constantly glued to her phone, gets nervous when you approach while she's online, or has suddenly created passwords on apps that used to be open, well, you already know what that could mean. Think about it. In the past, cheating required physical opportunities, real-life meetings. Nowadays, all it takes is a smartphone and an internet connection. Cheating could be happening right under your nose, while you're sitting together watching TV on the couch. But why does this happen? Why do women cheat? The reasons are many and complex. Dissatisfaction in the relationship, the thrill of something new, low self-esteem, or even revenge for a past betrayal. But one thing is certain: cheating always leaves a mark. Here's a hard truth. Many times, infidelity isn't about you. It's not because you aren't attractive enough, successful enough, or good enough in bed. Often, it's about something missing inside her, an unmet need, an emotional void that she doesn't know how to fill in a healthy way. But what about you? Have you ever been in a situation of betrayal? How did you handle it? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might help other men going through the same thing. If this content was helpful for you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We have so much more valuable content coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss any of it. Each like and subscription motivates me to keep bringing information that could change your life and relationships. On the final screen, you'll find other videos that complement this topic. Don't miss out. Give them a watch.